So today we're gonna do a summery bronzy makeup tutorial. I try to make it like super simple, especially like on the eyes. I'm the kind of person that really focuses on like the base, so like my foundation and stuff like that, just because I have oily skin, so I want to make sure that my foundation lasts throughout the day. But I try to like glow it up with highlighter, obviously. And yeah, so before we get into the video, if you don't know me, my name is Wendy. I want to welcome you again to my channel and thank you so much for clicking on this video. Be sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed already. It's a little red button down below beside my name, and it'll be floating around right here just to show you what it looks like. And be sure to give the video a thumbs up. I would love to know if you really enjoyed this video. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. Alright everyone, so we're going to go ahead and get started with this summer bronzy makeup look. I'm going to try my best. Again, I don't know if you've watched any of my other videos, but in my very first one, I did mention that I have oily to combination skin. I would love to do like a fresh and dewy summer makeup, but I can't really do that. For my foundation, I have to make sure that I'm matte. But I can still use a setting spray and stuff like that to make sure that my makeup doesn't look super cakey and powdery. So to get started with this, even though I am oily, I have to make sure that my skin is hydrated and it's not dry. So first I went ahead and used this Badescu facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. I really like this. It just makes my face feel really hydrated, and it's one of my favorite things to do before I start doing my makeup. And then for primer, I went in with the Soap & Glory One Heck of a Blot primer. So it's supposed to smooth your pores and stop the shine from coming through with your foundation. Alright, so for foundation, I'm going to use two. I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte in 103. So I'm just going to use it on my nose, on my forehead a little bit, and on my chin. Again, this is where I get the most oily, so I want to make sure that my foundation lasts throughout the whole day. And this is where it starts getting oily and it starts wearing off. So I'm going to go ahead and do, but I don't want to put it all over my face like for the summery makeup, just because I don't want my whole face to be matte. And the next foundation I'm going to go in with is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. And I really like this just because it has like a really natural finish on the skin. It doesn't leave you matte, it doesn't leave you dewy. So I am going to go ahead and put this all over my face. Alright, and to blend this in, I'm going to use my Eco Tools sponge, the bigger one. I would use a brush, you know, for more coverage, but I want this to really sink into my skin, and I really just, you know, want it to look like my skin even though it is foundation. So I'm just going to go ahead and blend this in. And you always want to make sure to blend the foundation down to your neck, just because you don't want that line showing that you have foundation on. I really like this sponge just because I was using the L'Oreal sponge right here. Looks like this. It looks like this when it's dry and then it gets bigger, but I was using that for a while, but I noticed that it soaked a lot of my foundation into it, so it would make my foundations really sheer. And then I saw that this came out, and then I went ahead and purchased it, and I love this sponge. And then there's this little one here that I'm going to use for concealer, and I love this little thing. Alright, so for concealer, I used to use this a lot before. This is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, and this is in the color Neutralizer, and I really like this. This reminds me a lot of the Tarte Shape Tape. I got that just because, you know, I wanted to try it out, so I just got it once. I used it all up and I loved it, and sometimes I just can't bring myself to go out and purchase it again. That's kind of what I did with my brow product, like with the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I just couldn't bring myself to pay another $20, and it was the third time that I was going to go out and purchase it, so I tried just other stuff. But with this concealer, it's basically the same thing. Alright, like I mentioned in the beginning, I do have an oily T-zone, so I use the Coty Airspun. This is not naturally neutral. I use this to set under my eyes so I don't crease. And I also bake with this. I don't like to do it a lot under my eyes. I do it mostly on my nose, and this might look weird to you, but it works for me. So I let it sit underneath my eyes and on my nose while I do my eyebrows. So I look crazy. And the only bad thing, I love this powder. This is my second one, and you get a lot of product. And it's only $6. You can get it at Walmart. The only bad thing about this is the smell. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this sit for a few minutes while I'll go ahead and do my brows. I'm gonna go in with the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer, and this is in the color brunette, and fill in my brows. So I'll be right back. Alright, so I went ahead and dusted off the powder, and then I went ahead and like set kind of my lids with that translucent powder. Now I'm going to go ahead and set my whole face. I'm going to use this Wet n Wild press powder. It's part of the Photo Focus line. I've been loving this. At first I didn't like it because I felt like it wasn't doing anything, and I was just wondering why. And then as I was watching more videos on this powder, or just people that use this powder, they said to scratch off the top layer. So as you can see, that's what I did. So I just scratched off the top layer of the powder, and it does wonders. Just dusting that just so everything else blends good. Now I am going to go ahead and bronze the skin. So the main part of this tutorial is basically to get bronzy skin, to look really tan, even though as you can tell I'm not tan at all. I have a light complexion. I am probably the lightest in most foundations, so I'm pretty pale, and I want to look tan, and especially for summer I want to look tan and stuff like that. So I found this L'Oreal Glam Bronze bronzer. It's super big. Looks like this. I got this at Target, I believe. I feel like this comes out once a year just because it's not on the shelves all the time. It's always around summertime that it comes out. So I'm going to go ahead and use this to bronze my skin. And again, I'm going to use this for bronzer just because it is warmer. And at first I was a little scared that this was going to look orange on me just because I am of a lighter skin tone. I'm going to do my cheekbones, or the lack that I have, and bronze up the outer parts of my face. So I'm gonna go a little heavy on this than I normally would, just because that's the type of look that I want today. And I don't even think that I'm gonna go in with contour. A little on my nose. And I have a small forehead, so normally people would put this, like if I put my baby hairs back, they would normally put it like right here. But since my forehead is small because of my baby hairs, I'll just put it like right here at the top. And you want to use this with a fluffy brush compared to a brush like this. This is what I would use for contour, and this is for bronzer. Now, since I have more color on my skin now I feel more comfortable to go ahead and go in with my eyes. And I'm going to do something super simple. I'm actually gonna go ahead and use, I just got this, it's the Modern Renaissance by Anastasia. Beautiful. I love that I got this just because like it makes me want to step out of my comfort zone. Like normally I would just stick to these colors right here, the first three, maybe this one, the brown, and this taupe color right here. But now I can step out. So if you want to see a look with this, you just let me know. I would love to do this and practice a little bit with other colors. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with this Wet n Wild blending brush, and I'm going to go in with the color Raw Sienna. And it's the first color right here, bronzy orange color. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this in my crease and just all over my eye. You don't have to have this palette to use a color like this. Sometimes I use the bronzer, but I don't really want to use that all over the lid just because it has shimmer in it and then it looks a little weird. I do have the Morphe 350 palette. Looks like this one fell out, but I really like this just because it has a lot of those warm tone colors, so you can see here. And this is pricey, and this you get all of these shadows for $20 plus shipping. But this is nice too to have. I do go into this, I don't really touch these colors, but again I will try to venture out and try new things, so you might see that in a upcoming tutorial. And then I am going to go ahead and bring this color underneath the eye to use. Like, this is just really scratchy. It's supposed to, like, so you can blend. Like, I'll use it just because, you know, why not? But, and then I thought I was gonna like this other side, you know, for under the eye or to pack on eyeshadow, but it's just so hard. It's not soft and it's just scratchy. So I'm just going to go ahead and use another brush because I was really going to try to use it, but this is like a small rounded brush and just underneath the eye with raw sienna. Okay, so I went ahead and put raw sienna underneath the eyes, and that pretty much completes the eyes. I want to keep it super simple, nothing too complicated, so one color all over the lid. So for my nose, I usually contour it just because I feel like it's weird to do everything on the outside and not do anything here. So just to bring it all together, I'm not going to do a super structured contoured nose. So I'm going to go in with the butter bronzer just because I feel like this is too orange for my nose. And then I'm going to go in with a stippling brush and just blend everything out. Alright. And if you are watching this right now, I hope you are, but if you're like watching and listening, I would love for you to comment down below. I know this is just me starting on YouTube, but I would love for you to comment down below just to let me know what you would want to see from me next. So I plan these out just to see, you know, what is the most popular videos on YouTube right now. See what other YouTubers are posting. So I just want to know what you want to watch. I am not like a professional makeup artist. No one taught me how to do this. Well, some people taught me. YouTube taught me how to do this. So many people here on YouTube taught me how to do makeup, and I watched so many just because not everyone does makeup the same. My point is that I'm not here to teach you how to do makeup. I want to show you what I know, and hopefully it helps you to learn how to do makeup and maybe just try new things. So I'm here because I want to connect with people who love makeup as much as I do, or who want to learn about makeup just as much as I do. So I would love for you to comment down below and just let me know, you know, what you want to see from me. Sorry to get a little serious there, but just know, and I know this is the middle of the video or towards the end of the video, just know that you're beautiful with or without makeup. I might not be as confident without makeup, but I am trying to be. But just know that no matter what, whether you have makeup on or not, you are beautiful. Okay, so going in and blending everything out. Now I'm going to go in with mascara. This L'Oreal mascara. It's Voluminous Lash Paradise. It just came out and I love this. Oh, and before I really start, I found these Milani eyeshadow palettes at Walmart. These are also a good alternative to eyeshadows. I saw about 4 or 5 of these of different shades, and there's one that's warmer that has oranges and stuff like that for summer. So you should check these out if you're looking for eyeshadows. These are really good. Okay, now onto my eyes, or my mascara. Alright, so that's that. Okay, so now I'm gonna, since I finished up the lashes, I feel like now is a good time to go in with highlight. So a gem that I found, I've literally been telling everyone that this is amazing. So I went out and got this, and I thought this would be perfect for my sister, Erica. Her skin tone is darker than mine, and I try to find good makeup that will work good for her skin tone too. So I really like this. This is from Maybelline. It is new. It is the Master Chrome by Face Studio metallic highlighter in the color Molten Gold. Guys, this is so pretty, especially for summer. So I'm gonna go ahead and dip my brush into it. So beautiful. Okay, so on my cheekbones, I like to bring it up, and then on top of my eyebrow, like right here. This for a summer glow, it's just beautiful. So on my nose, top of my lip, use a little bit in the inner corner of my eye. Okay, so one thing that I like to do too is go in with my sponge, and I will just press this into the skin. It won't take anything away, it'll just make it melt into your skin. Let's see, skin's done. All we need is lips. Yeah, I'm gonna use the Jeffree Starr with Manu MUA, their collaboration, and Daddy. I'm gonna go in with this color. If only you all knew a few years ago how much I hated putting lipstick on or anything on my lips besides chapstick. I used to be so self-conscious of my lips. I was thinking about lightening it up, but this is really like ashy and I don't really want to do that. So I'm gonna let this sit, and I think I'm actually going to go in with this NYX Whipped Fruité thing in Cocoa Beam. I got this in my Ipsy bag. If you watched that, you saw that I did get this and I really liked it. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this NYX lip like cream. I know, I thought I was gonna make it like a gloss, but it was like a cream. Like, it didn't make it glossy, which I don't mind. It just made it look a little warmer. Alright everyone, so I really hope that you enjoyed this video on a summery bronzy makeup look. Again, I try to keep it as simple as possible, especially on the eyes. So if you have any questions at all, make sure you check out the description down below. It'll list all the products that I use with the names and everything like that. And again, be sure to comment down below what you would like to see next from me. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.